when we applied a style to the logo, the ID logo align was applied as a parameter inside the image tag, and hashtag logo align is what applies that style to the picture. In our navigation bar, we have navTD, which is the navigation bar and every table data cell which is being used to apply a style to. This is important to understand for changing the code that styles these buttons. We are again going to use our browser, and this time we will go to a site called CSS3 button generator. CSS3 button generator.com is a site that allows us to create interactive buttons. We can choose from a variety of fonts. We can set the text color. And I'm going to go for something dark brown. First, drag the sliders to the approximate color, and then drag the small circle to the color you want to appear in your button. The font size can be changed. Make sure you don't go too large though, as you need to fit all of your buttons across the screen. We can then click each of the tabs to change other aspects, such as the box, and I can include, for example, a box shadow below each button. A border radius, and this affects how rounded the buttons are. A border color, again choose with the sliders and then drag the small circle. The background color can be done in two stages. One color for the main button, and if you choose to have a gradient, you can have a start and end color. I'm going to choose a dark starting color and a lighter end color. And then with the hover style, you can choose what the button color will change to. And you should then test out your hover style by mousing over the button. When you're happy with your button, click Copy the Code, and the word copied should appear. Then switch back to expressions and find in the style section at the top of your page the section that says navTD. Highlight all of the code within the curly brackets, including the brackets themselves, and then go to Edit and Paste. Now you will find that we now have navTD.button, and you should remove the .button part of this code. Immediately after this section, will be dot button hover, and this needs to be changed to nav space td colon hover. And for tidiness, we will also press enter before the next connector. Clicking back in the page, you will see that there is some change to the buttons, but they will not show up properly until we preview them in a browser. So again, File, Preview in Browser. Lets us see our new buttons and also test them out by mousing over them. One thing that these buttons might benefit from is being center aligned. So I will go back to the definition of navtd, click inside the curly bracket, press enter, and choose text align center and a semicolon at the end, which happens between each line of code. And we can see that each button has now been lined up rather neatly.